Good afternoon, everyone who is a member on my page. I've just come down to my local woods. I'm very lucky, it's only a few minutes walk from my house. And the sky is singing. I don't know if you can hear all the birds singing there. Apparently they sing louder in these woods because they're close to the motorway, so they increase their volume. So there we go. Anyway, I've come out of the house to get away from all this madness. I had a lovely day yesterday with Global Harmony. Sang lots of our favourite songs that we sing at our weekly groups. It was just joyous, really. It was like being in a little bubble. And then I came home on the train and jumped a bit at everybody who coughed. And came home to more distressing news. So I'm following the situation really closely, and my plan was to keep going until I was told not to, but I really feel like I have to stop the weekly rehearsals now. Number of reasons really. Streetly, where I do my Wednesday afternoon, has started to shut down their groups for older people, over 50s lunch club and the tea dance, and I totally support them in that as well. And then on top of that, the British Lung Foundation have contacted Singing for Lung Health Leaders and said, you know, it might be wise to stop. And I think there is an increased risk with rehearsals in that we're in fairly small spaces, quite a lot of time, and at Great Bar we have our refreshment break as well. And as this virus gets more within the population, and the worrying factor that some people can be asymptomatic, you just don't know. And I would never forgive myself if somebody came to one of my groups and caught it there. So for that reason, and I'm really sorry, from next week there's going to be no groups. So the last groups ran up till Friday, and I'm going to stop them. So as I've been going through, I'm trying very hard to sort of work out ways to sort of keep us together, to provide you with music, singing, and look at platforms for that, and also reduce social isolation, because that's a huge thing of coming to choir, just coming and talking to people and spending some time with people, and I recognise that that's as important as the singing sometimes. So first of all, I have set up a WhatsApp group. That's doing really well actually. So if you want to be part of that WhatsApp group, you need to text me on 07946 344 281 and tell me that you want to be added to WhatsApp, and tell me what your name is as well, and then I'll put you into that group. If you've never used WhatsApp before, and you've got a fairly up-to-date phone, it doesn't have to be brand new. If you go to either the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, then you'll be able to download WhatsApp. Now sometimes there can be things that go around saying that WhatsApp are going to charge. They'll never charge. It's absolutely free to put it onto your phone. The way it communicates messages is through either the broadband, so if you've got broadband in your house, or it will use your cellular data. Now it won't, if you're using cellular data, then it will cost for the messages, but I will try and keep photos and videos to a minimum on that, so it's not racking up huge costs. If you're in any way confused about WhatsApp, then please do give me a shout and I will come and sort that. It's starting to rain on me now, which isn't a very good advertisement for my next thing that I was planning on doing. At the moment we're still allowed, bear with me while I walk, we're still allowed to meet. The government haven't told over 70-year-olds to self-isolate just yet, because it sounds like a long time that sort of advice is going to go on for. So I think they're trying to give you your last hurrah at freedom maybe. So what I'm proposing at the moment is that on Friday, whereas I would normally use the Seed House room at Walsall Arboretum, What I'm considering is going there for our normal time, which is 11:15, but not using the room, and having a very small sing outside, so not our usual hour and 45 minutes, because that's far too long to stand outside, especially if it starts raining. But I thought that might be a way around it. We're then out in the open air. It's minimising the risk of infection and transfer, and obviously I would stress that if you have got a cough or a temperature, then please don't come. I know you get that, but that might be an option. So I'm going to explore that over this week, so keep posted for that. And obviously anybody who comes to any of my groups is more than welcome to that on Friday morning. But I would like to know who's coming so I can work out numbers. And we're not going to learn anything brand new. Well, we probably will, because you know what I'm like, but it'll be simple whatever we learn. We can have a sing outside, and if that sort of succeeds, that might be something that I do prior to the government advice of self-isolation for the over 70s. The other thing that I'm looking at is putting up our favourite songs up online onto YouTube videos with all the harmony parts. Oh, aren't you so lucky getting to listen to me sing all the harmony parts? And then you can sing along at home. And then my other idea is that on the 25th of July, we'd been asked to host and lead Summer Voices again at the Walsall Arboretum in the bandstand. I'm hoping by that point that this will all be over and we'll all be getting back to normal life. So my thoughts are that that's a nice aim for us. So I'm going to root out some new songs that we can sing and put those harmony parts up online so we can start practicing and learning them. I know it's not the same, but that's just what I'm sort of thinking. And also my yoga classes, which include a bit of chanting, I'm going to start putting those up online as well, so people can follow those at home. And with chanting, I find it really lovely, even without harmony or other people singing. It's very much a sort of internal activity, but it does sort of release the endorphins and make you feel better. So I think that's all I've got to say at the moment. As I say, I do apologise. It's been a huge decision. I'm in no way less than absolutely heartbroken. I feel we've all worked so hard to build this wonderful community of Voices Entwined, and we've done such wonderful things and raised money for charity and been there for each other and just enjoyed singing together. And it's just heartbreaking to have to bring it to a close, but it's only temporary, and we will come back. So it's just looking at ways of keeping us going in the short term. So watch this space. As I say, get yourself onto the WhatsApp group, and anybody who is having to self-isolate now, and I totally understand that if you are, or anybody who's looking to do it in the upcoming weeks, months, if you do need anything, then please message into that WhatsApp group, and there'll be lots of people there, me absolutely at the top trying to sort that out. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If you can, maybe get out in the fresh air. It's done me the world of good. I do love the woods and listening to the birds sing, and yes, watch this space and see what's coming up. Take care everybody, bye.